And here we are once more, with Might and Magic World of Xeen. I have handled inventory, off-screen. I have also handled skilling, off-screen. And I have even taken the party back to the Dragon Lair, so that Vic could become a Lore Master of Drakes, a Lore Master of Dragons, and Taxman Emeritus, as you can see there at the top of the screen. No longer. Let's load up the saves, just to show you the differences. We were here, just entering Castle View. Day 47, bereft of skills except for thievery. But plenty of experience that we might indulge and engage in a little bit of leveling. Again, day 47, 5:16 p.m. Now, day 50, 2:36 p.m., I didn't go super efficient on time. I cared more about saving some cash. I definitely did not head to Shangri-La and lay down 600,000 gold to skill everyone back up. As I've noted before, and as certainly remains true, we are going to run out of money in this video game before we run out of experience to level up. We've gained a little bit more of experience across the party. I headed to the Tower of High Magic to get Prestidigitation for free for Vic instead of laying down 1,000 gems, as you can do in Darkside. And in the process, I found some flying feet in a Pandora's box, so I got a little bit more stuff. I spent some time recharging some items. We have 45,000 gems in the bank now. We also have a flat 4 million gold in the bank. You can see Vic Badshot is 1.5 million experience points over Necrolotu due to reading all of those books in the Dragon Lair. Obviously, Tiny Shop is on his own plane of existence with all that is arming. And, well, not disarming, just unlocking. Definitely not disarming. Quite firmly unlocking. As for skills, we'll take a look at Pork and Beans here. We picked up Astrologer along the way because it was freezies, and I also gave everyone Prestidigitation because what the hell was also free. Arms Master, which I don't think you can even get in Darkside. Crusader was so that I could get Linguist for free instead of laying down 10,000 per person, though I would have only needed it for one person. Bodybuilder, of course, we unlocked access to that in Darkside. Merchant, Mountaineer, Pathfinder, Swimmer. Vic also has Navigator and Cartographer. The Detect Secret Door stuff and, like, Danger Sense and what have you, I haven't bothered picking up since I don't need Direction Sense to tell me what direction I'm facing. Secret Doors I can spot using Wizard Eye. And monsters, we'll figure it out. Probably. And these two met the Prayer Master that's south of Basenji Castle. I'm just about to train everyone up. Inventory is empty. I haven't shuffled around any gear since we were last together. If you want to see the rewards here, Taxman Awards, I should say, not rewards. Taxman Emeritus is there. And the rest of the Lore Master bits are here. I didn't bother having Necrolotu try to read the first one. It's just like, whatever. We'll see where the road takes us on that front.
You wanna train?
Sure do.
Pretty good.
It's 2 levels for Pork and Beans, 2 levels for Necrolotu, 2 levels for Zachary, and Kalen, and Tiny Shop, and a few more for Vic. Yeah. Take a look at these experience levels. We're not far, level-wise, from when we ended Clouds of Xeen. Obviously, Tiny Shop is way over that, has more than, like, doubled. But if you just take those levels and spread them out here, you've got basically that. But we've gained far more power in just a short time here in Darkside. Again, you can see why it is I held off from being here. And there is still plenty more power to gain. Zachary and Kalen, comfortably over 300 spell points. And Vic Badshot, not too far away from 500 spell points. And these are hybrid classes. Those spell point totals would double if we were full clerics and sorcerers. And if I actually, say, with something other than a human, we could even be having more spell points per level. Or less. Depends on the race I chose to be. Okay. Filled with vim and vinegar. Not vigor. Vinegar. It's an important distinction. We'll go ahead and cast Daily Sorcery. I don't think I need the box of Daily Protection right now, but let's go ahead and throw it out anyway. And I'm going to return to OBS to make sure it's capturing everything. Great. Been doing a lot of broadcasting recently, and it's important that I change my profiles. Give me a Lloyd's Beacon. It's a good thing that we haven't found a fountain or a book that gives us levels in exchange for obliterating our spell list. If that were true, I'd probably still take advantage of it, and I'd pop over to Shangri-La, and maybe not buy back the entire spell list. Return me, please. It takes us back here to the Fountain of Youth. There's some zone around here that we have not explored, which I wanted to do at the end of last video, but I wasn't able to go through the forest. Killer cobras and mantis ants as if they could hope to stand against me. Our ranged combat outside of magic will continue to get less effective over the course of Darkside. This fountain over here, a fountain of great protection. Bathe in the fountain as if we were birds. Plus 50 armor class. No fun, like, flavorful description here. Just have 50 armor class. I guess that's okay. I guess I'll accept 50 AC. Any troll hut over here? Appears not to be the case.
Welcome to our home. After you rescued me from the zombies, Derek and I were married and moved to this lovely cottage. We've heard you were trying to rid Darkside of that wicked tyrant Alamar, and we thought that you could use this sword in your quest against him.
That's right. Celia and Derek. We rescued her from that zombie hut in Clouds, and then they took a pyramid and got all the way over here. Somehow. Hey, I know this is a Might and Magic 3 where we could have, like, 2 hirelings. Are you interested in coming along? No? Alright, Pork and Beans gets a longsword. What is the flavor of this longsword? Kinetic, huh? Well, that's definitely not going to be something I am wielding. That said, Kinetic is the highest tier of energy. That deals 30 energy damage. You know? It's nifty. That's nifty. I prefer the hit bonuses on my 10 attacks per round.
Good to see you again. We hope the sword has come in handy.
I do appreciate it, though. It's nice to get a payback, and if, you know, there was a reality where I would be wielding that sword, I would have just needed to save in front of there and load. Or get lucky. Come on down. Inside the hut, you find a basket labeled forbidden fruit. Well, the heads are telling me not to do it. Both heads just shaking vigorously. Doesn't look like there is a troll den here. Gargoyles? I mean, okay, sure. That's a gargoyle, everyone. That's how they look in Darkside as opposed to Clouds. We saw them briefly when I was heading for this eastern tower. Yeah, sure. Okay. And then there they go, more mantis ants. As if they could hope to stand against me. There might be another, like, troll spot or two somewhere down there that I didn't hop into. I didn't properly track, even though I've got these things mapped out. I think we'll get over it. That could be future adventures, including future me. Like how I found those flying feet off camera in the Tower of High Magic. The party needs rest. Alright. Revitalize. Excuse you, I'm busy. Probably shouldn't be doing this, you know, on the overworld. It does take me 10 minutes each time to cast a spell like Revitalize. Just give me a daily sorcery. That's another forbidden fruit. It's orange, don't do it. Not like we need the extra intellect anyway, right? It's a zone transition spot right there. And a blank over on this side of the world. Come on over. There's the icy lands. Mirabeth Point. Okay. That is the deep water. There's also a fountain there. Well, I'm actually kind of curious about that fountain. Like, oh no, you can't go into the water. Stupid gargoyle can't enter the water or can't even fly over it. Fountain of Magic Resistance. Plus 50 magic resist. This is a great fountain to make friends with. Hope you got jump. You gotta be kidding me. That's... Yeah, how could I possibly jump into the light water? You're right. That would be wild. Okay. Fine. Right. It's a cleric spell. Ahem. What, you thought I was going to use Mr. Wizard? Oh no, one of the armadillos. Alas, they can't swim. What, you think I'm a coward? They can't hit me. I'm having a hard time hitting them. But they can't hit me. It's a good thing they can't touch this armor class. Or else we would be eating some real damage. It's not even that high, you know? It's only the 70s and 80 and 81. Come on. Characters aren't weak anymore, at least. We worked out that weakness. Had a few drinks or two. One of the broken pyramids. We're gonna make our way over to the Desert of Doom. I think. And go out there. You know, actually, there is something else I want to do. I was intended to go, like, into there after I explored the bottom right of the map for everyone, and myself. Let's head over to Castleview. But instead of going in there, let's actually take the road out here. No one there any longer. That's okay. They've moved on.
These blasted ogres are killing my business. Every time I try to get a caravan through Ogre Pass, they attack it, stealing everything. Perhaps you could get rid of them for me. There is a reward.
Maybe I could get rid of the ogres through Ogre Pass. I don't know. We got all these barbarians. You may recognize that face if you've played Heroes of Might and Magic 3. A certain barbarian. One of their little encampments. Here is a gem mine. Poke our heads in. Am I a bad enough dude to try and mine these stones? Sure. Diamond rock. Like a rock. 2 more rocks. Another one. The bones explode. Why did I bother clicking on that? What a fool I was. More diamond rocks. Hello? Your turn. 23 gems. Another diamond rock. You know what? None of them exploded on me. Perhaps I was just incredibly fortunate. Perhaps level plays a role. I can't say for sure. That was pretty clean. Other than, you know, me fondling those other bones, and then obviously me having to kick down a wall. Oh no, how could I possibly see that wall? Ah. We're gonna leave that barbarian encampment, I tell you what. Friend to barbarians. Not dark wolves, though. Give me a daily sorcery. We don't really need a daily protection. But let's do it anyway. Let's not get arrogant. Another mine here. This one's got a throne.
I am the god of these mountains. If you give me 250,000 of your gold pieces, I will use them to replenish the gems inside the mountains.
You could technically make it infinite wealth by spending your money to replenish all of the mines, to then go down there to get, you know, you could get some gems, but you also get the rocks that you take to the tents that you then have to spend gems on with those rocks to get, say, incredible suits of armor that you then use your merchant skill with to sell, to get money, to come back to the god of minerals, to replenish the gems. Like, if you're that hard up for cash and you really want to train, it can be done. You're definitely going on the save load adventures, though. I'm good. Moreover, I don't feel like being in here. Note that I would not actually have mountain climbing at this point. We haven't run into anyone who would teach us this yet. I went back to Vertigo to get that. Ogre. Another gemstone mine that I just don't feel like going into. Now, I will admit, I'm not traveling the path down there. Off the beaten path. Naturally, the caravan can't come through this trail I'm blazing. What's going on? You found an ogre fort, but the ogres are out hunting. Burn? Nah.
I am Growl, the chief of ogres. Speak. If I not like what I hear, I have my guards pull your arms out of sockets and eat them.
Bow low before us, slave. We are your conquerors.
Ha ha ha! We like. You make big laugh. You friends. What you need?
We need information.
What you want to know?
Tell us about yourselves.
We are ogres. We take what we want. Yesterday, we took Sardar's energy discs.
All right.
I am...
Bow low before us. More information. Tell us about the Sardaj.
The Sardaj are weak. Their giant friends are weak. We are strong.
All right. Doesn't do so great at dialogue trees if I can't, like, just keep staying on that screen and have to keep threatening these guys. More information. Tell us about the orcs.
The orcs captured a sprite a little while ago. They sacrificed them to their gods sometime.
We need your help in our fight against Alamar.
We not know you fight Alamar. He pay us much gold to be on his side. Because we like you, we pretend you not say that.
It's a good thing they like us. Otherwise, we would be throwing down. We demand that you turn over all energy discs in your possession.
There are 2 energy discs.
That's right. We had the ogres pay us tribute. That's how we assert our dominance on this board. Yeah. I mean, maybe I could destroy them. I'm pretty sure if I go, like, erase any ogre forts and then come back, they're like, no! How could you do this? We are sworn enemies, which, I mean, I would annihilate all of them, as one does. But I mean, they paid me tribute. It would just be rude. That's also why I ignored a barbarian camp earlier. Somewhere over there, there's a barbarian lord. And I think he's closer to the acid pond than, you know, me coming over here. But I came over here. It happened. We're allowed to just have some time to enjoy and relax. We've ventured along this road before, so nothing new here. Except for armadillos! Again, good thing that we are quite sturdy and capable of defeating them. Alright! Well, did we really slay the ogres and save Christmas for that one caravan dude? No. Do I care about that one caravan dude? No. You see, if he were wise and intelligent enough, he would figure out not just how to make all these longswords within a set time frame, but then ship them. As he considered investing in a town portal. Those do pretty well. This is what I get for going into auto nodes. Happen to scroll through all of the auto nodes of the first game. How nice the Thieves' Leisure to be marked here, too, to tell us where the statuettes are for that quest outside of Castleview. So, coming back next time, it seems like an appropriate space to end our episode and our time together. We're gonna go back to the other side. I'm gonna see if I can find Barbarian Man Lad. We gotta collect more energy discs. Maybe make some friends. Maybe make some enemies. And then into the desert of Doom.